Welcome everybody to another video of Vinyl Addict. This is Chili and I have another record store day exclusive to share with you guys. This being Scott Weiland's 12 Bar Blues. Now before I get into this, please don't forget to hit the like button, comment on this video, share this video, and if you still haven't, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell for updates. Okay, so with that out of the way, this is again one of my top picks for RSD, and I'm glad I got this one. I love the album when it came out in the 90s, and this is the first time on vinyl. Okay, it's the 25th anniversary, and it also features 3 previously unreleased bonus tracks, which is just one song which is in the album, which is acoustically an acoustic version. That's Barbarella, and that was the lead-off single for this album, and Lazy, Divey, and Chateau Mars are the extra songs. So side 1 is Desperation number 5, Barbarella, About Something, Where's the Man. Side 2 is Divider, Cool Kiss, The Date, Sun. Side 3, Jimmy Was a Stimulator, Lady, Your Roof Brings Me Down, Mockingbird Girl, and Opposite Octave Reaction. Now, this is an album that was considered experimental. I don't really think of that when I hear this album. Sure, there was a lot of things that people didn't expect that Scott would be sounding like on his solo album. It's there's so much instrumentation here that's so pretty much out in left field. You know, here he is in the gatefold playing a xylophone, and the cover of this is pretty much a homage to Blue Train by John Coltrane, and so he kind of just tried to make the same cover of that, which is really cool, paying the respects, of course. Now this is on blue and green vinyl, so let me show you that right here. Bam. Blue and the green on the label. And this is green with the light blue on the label. And this sounds amazing. Scott to me was pretty much, as far as the 90s music goes, he was pretty much an original. And it was unfortunate in the beginning that, Stone Temple Pilots was kind of lumped into the whole grunge thing, where he is pretty much not coming from that space. And I guess when Billy Corgan said when he heard the Tiny Music album, the third album, he really realized that yes, he is that Bowie of our generation. You're hearing songs like Art School Girlfriend on that album, and it was just his phrasing was, you couldn't pinpoint where he was coming from as far as the aesthetics of the way he phrases his lyrics and everything, and the way he sings. And of course the costume changes and all of that. He was always constantly moving and changing, just like David Bowie till his last album and his other solo albums. And him going into the Velvet Revolver was sort of like Bowie going into Tin Machine. It was just a place where he was going at the time for a couple of albums to use that band to get something out of him for where he was at that time. And it worked, and wherever he was putting together, and he had like so many other bands too, and other solo albums, and a Christmas album. I mean, he was really creative and just, moving on to different places. And when you hear all his albums past Stone Temple Pilots, and you hear Stone Temple Pilots albums without him, and you hear it with Chester and the new guy Jeff, it seems like they're just kind of making the same music. It was never really going anywhere forward, and you listen to all his stuff and it's just, you know, he was just constantly, you know, creatively just moving somewhere. You just had to keep up with him, just like any great artist. And so this was the start of it right there, 12 Bar Blues, Scott Weiland. And this is a great record store day release. I'm glad I got my copy. Leave me a comment below on what are your thoughts on Scott Weiland and this album. And with that, I'll shut up and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.